Good morning. It's Thursday, December 28th, 2023, 6:30 in the morning. I'm down here to go snorkeling around the coral reefs, but as you can see, all those little waves breaking are breaking over the reefs. And it's kind of shallow around the reef, so it's not good to go. I went out for a little bit, but the tide is on its way up. Everybody's down in the shallows. They pick up cockle shells and mussels and small clams. They do that, take them and eat them. Out there is where I normally go with my snorkeling, and that's inside the coral reef barrier system. There is some locals out there boating around with paddle boats. You can see them right out there. They're inside the boundary lines, which is fine. I think it's just motorized boats you're not supposed to take out there, and they're just hanging around there and going down at shallow tide. See, they can jump in, swim to the bottom, and pick up crustaceans, do spear fishing at the bottom of the reefs, and there's all kinds of things. And when I was out there just a little bit ago, the turtles were trying to leave again, so they swim right down those coral reef canals, little passageways. I didn't stay very long because it's really hard to go through them. I mean, you almost have to reach out and grab the coral to go through them, to keep from bumping your arms in it or your legs. So I don't go out very much at this time of tide. I might wait a few hours and come up. It's about a 4 hour till the high tide. But I'm out early this morning just running around. I went swimming in my pool. And I'm getting ready for New Year's Eve. Big deal here. Like everywhere in the world. So I have plans. I rented a car. Jillian wanted a car to go to her mother's. So we'll be driving up the coast to her mother's, spending 3 days. Day driving, day there, day coming back. So, sorry about the close-ups. I'm playing with my camera, trying to get it to focus. I'm walking down the seawall. Y'all down the seawall. So I just wanted to let you see the low tides at pretty much its lowest. Oh wow, mirror image. Hello, camera. So we got that planned, had a wonderful Christmas. Oh boy. Lechon everywhere. Filled up. Now I'm on a steamed vegetable diet right now, getting ready for New Year's, because it's going to be another eating donuts and pig and fixings. And when we go to her mother's, of course, it's always eating special things. And I don't like to turn it down. I love to eat this stuff. So in between, it's the holidays. Everybody knows what happens at the holidays. You all overeat and eat stuff that you normally wouldn't. Well, I normally would eat everything. So I'm really watching out now because Jillian is so tiny. And I'm not. So I promised her I would shrink a little if she grew a little. Good deal. So in between these holiday things, I gotta watch out a little bit.
You're the one.
I have my wrong shoes on, or there's a guy playing basketball over here. I played some basketball with him. My camera is not focusing on me very well. Probably avoiding a breakdown.
Looks like we made it.
Because we get a lot of things in the works right now. I think I mentioned before in videos, I have to go to Cebu to get my proof stuff from the United States Embassy. There's one there and there's one in Manila, so I chose to go to Cebu. I got all my plane ticket, my hotel room reserved, all that good stuff. I can almost walk to the airport from my apartment, so that's a piece of cake. And I don't have till evening flight, so that's a piece of cake. No get up early and rush around. It's actually pretty convenient, and the hotel I got is 550 feet from the front door of the embassy. So it's right next door. Couldn't be easier, but to me, doing the airport thing, it's just a pain in the butt. I am so tired of it. And she can't go with me. She has to work. I would love her to go with me. It would make it pleasurable, an experience for her. She's never been on a plane. So that's in our future, but I got to do this by myself or take somebody else, which wouldn't be a guy because I don't get along. I don't travel with guys. I would travel with a lady, but I don't think she'd like that. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to respect her and go by myself. The flight I take gets there in the morning or in the evening between 8:30 and 9. Check into the hotel, sleep at 10 or so after I get something to eat. And then I will take off in the morning. I have a 7:50, I think, appointment. So I have to be next door then. I don't know how long it'll take. I hear it takes 20 minutes. As soon as you got all your paperwork, you hand it to them, and it takes them 20 minutes to process, and they verify that you are not married in the United States. Why they can't verify it through my passport, I don't know. It says single right on there. I had to show them all that stuff when I was in the States. They do all that investigation to get your passport. But that is not what they'll accept in the Philippines. They want this certain document that says you are not married, period, in the U.S. And I had to get one here in the Philippines too. I already got it. She has to get one. Everything has to be clean, or you can't do it. Then we set an appointment to do our seminar that we need a certificate for. And after that's done, actually when we get back from we both get our certificates all settled out and all that other stuff we have to do. Once we have that in hand, which is the most important because I did get my birth certificate, got delivered, so there's no problem there. Bypass that one. She has to get some identification because she has none. It's just normal here in the Philippines. But we're getting that taken care of, and by the time I get back from Cebu, all those minor or major paperwork should be done. Then we have a couple more things we have to do before wedding day. But when I come back, we should be able to plan a wedding day and start talking to where we're going to hold the wedding and bands and people, wedding planners, whatever we're going to use. That's none of my business. That's between her bosses, everybody else. They're way involved in it, and I'm staying out. They can invite who they want, hold it where they want. I don't care, as long as she's happy and everybody else is happy. I'll be there. This wedding I will show up for. Had many chances in the past. Just wasn't ready. So I'm going to take it with stride. I'm 100% committed. Our relationship is better every day. It was awesome before. Now it's getting more intense. And as soon as she gets her ID certificate, which is right after the first, I'm opening her bank account so she can get an ATM card. She's never had one. She needs one. Her expense money is 0. Since what she makes home, which isn't very much, so what she needs, if she needs a shirt or pants or treats or something, she asks me for, well, 100 pesos to 500 pesos is the most she's ever asked me for. And if you know what 100 pesos is, that's $2, $1.80. So go from there. So I'm gonna get her own ATM card, so when she needs some money, when she's with her girlfriends and they want to go to the fair or go on a ride or take a trike somewhere or buy something, she's a very bargain shopper, so I ain't worried about her spending all her money. I'll load it up and see how she does. And let her know about ATM things. Don't go to an alternate ATM, they'll charge you fees and all that other garbage. She has to learn all that. But I'll get her started with it, and it'll be super convenient for her. And I hate handing her out a little here and a little there. I'd rather just load her up an ATM card of her own, which will eliminate a lot of the comments I get over YouTube about, you're just her ATM thing. Well, no. I'll get her own ATM. How's that one? And personally, she doesn't even know what that's about. But she'll find out. And she's going to be a happy young lady. I just left her. I was over. I went down here and went my swam in my own swimming pool at the apartments before I went down here. And then I went over and ate breakfast at her place. Chatted with her, all the hugs and everything, awesome. Came back and thought I would edit this video because the power's out here. We have a brownout again. So I have no air conditioning, no nothing, so I might be around the pool for a while. And you never know how long it'll last either. It could last all day, maybe 2 hours, 1 hour, but there's no scheduled brownout today. This is an accidental one. It pops around all the time. So actually I can do this editing in my edit factor right now without internet. But I gotta tell you, once I get into the major edit where I add little things in here and chop things, okay, now I have to have internet or it won't flood those through. But simple editing, no problem. I'll get this done. And that is Siquijor over that way, covered in clouds. It's a cloudy morning. Nice and cool. I think it's 78 degrees. That's nice and cool. Especially when it's a little breezy. We only drop about 10 degrees during the day for winter time. So if it's 90 during the summer, it's 80 during this time of year. If it's 95 during the summer, which is rare, it goes to 85 here during the winter. Night time's down to about 70, 75. So it's very pleasant all the time. After a rain, yes, the humidity jumps up, but nothing like it did in Florida. So under that big cloud is Siquijor to the left. If you saw what was over there, that is Cebu. It's only about a 45-minute flight, hour of total time on the plane. Yeah, I'm playing with the lighting right now. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, we're going to brighten up. There we go. But everything is just awesome, going smoothly. And there's one thing she has never done, and I'm going to tell you about that in our next video, because this one's about out of time, and it's all about money. It's what attracted me to her right away. because I've dated other girls, that the money thing comes up within minutes. So, jump over to my next video, and it'll tell you about money and your Filipina, and who you meet, who you date. Everybody's been through it. We go through chat sessions with guys all the time, telling their experiences, and it's a very common talked about thing here. So have a good one. Bye-bye. I'll see you in the next video. And we'll go on and on, right on up till, well, I don't know. If I go on the 9th to Cebu to get those records and all that, I might do a video between then, I don't know. But I want to keep you updated on the relationship and everything else. And boy, the wedding plans are going wonderful. What a wonderful Christmas we had. I went to 4 different Christmas parties with lechon, roasted pigs, and I pigged out. So love your dogs, and say hi to everybody. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.